We just hit 200 subscribers, and that means today we are going to be doing a Q&A so that you guys at home can get to know me a little bit better. Let's get started.
Round 1. Rapid fire questions.
Kinder Bueno or Swedish fish? 100% cats. I love cats. Ground beef for sure. Whose man? Your man. Whose man? Probably the laughing one. Definitely new girl. I'm 24. I just graduated from CU Boulder. I studied engineering and computer science. I like black coffee. No creamer, no sugar, just straight black coffee.
Round 2. Non-rapid fire questions.
Honestly, I think there's a lot of value in telling your own story, whether it's good, bad, whether you succeed or fail, and just being completely transparent, open, and honest. I think my dream job ever would be to be paid to tell my story. And that's what I'm trying to do here on YouTube. Personally, I like to meditate, I like to journal, and I like to pray 3 times a day. What this allows me to do, it keeps my mental, spiritual, and emotional health in check throughout the day. If you want to learn more about kind of how I journal and what my routine is, let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to make a video for you guys. Well, my main goal is to hit 500,000 subs by the end of August 2025. It's a crazy, crazy goal, but in the past 2 weeks, we've grown quite a bit, and the goal is to keep growing. So if you're enjoying this, do me a favor and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you want to see anything specific. Definitely my mother. She was my best friend back then, and also now. She's helped me so much in my life, but one of the biggest things she taught me was how to deal with my mental, emotional struggles and how to look at them in terms of preventative care rather than dealing with them when things go wrong. It's because I want to figure out what I'm made of. Is it discipline? Is it mindset? Is it mental toughness? I want to push my boundaries and see how far I can really go if I put my mind to it. Additionally, there is an announcement about the Iron Man coming out very, very soon, so stay tuned. I love ground beef. So one of my favorite things to cook is some ground beef with some birria seasoning, with some potatoes, with some veggies, slow cooked in some beef broth for like 8 hours. It comes out perfect, tender, and tasteful. I love it. This is an interesting question because discipline, I think, is all mental. I mean, you gotta become obsessed with something that you're trying to achieve. You gotta listen to it, you gotta breathe it, you gotta read it, you gotta see it. And if every living moment of your day is about it, you won't even worry about discipline. You will be constantly learning and growing in that pursuit. And that's kind of how I look at it. I want to become a YouTuber. I'm going to obsess over this thing until I get good at it. This is an interesting question because when it comes to physical pursuits or health pursuits, I think it's very valuable to push your mind and your body past what your mind thinks it can do. However, when it comes to health, you have to make sure to listen to your body. The way I like to balance it out is it's all about opportunity costs. You've got a goal, you've got action items that you have to hit. But doing each of those action items, what does it cost? Will it cause any backlash? Will you need extra recovery? Is it even a good idea? After you answer all those questions, you can pretty much come to a solid decision on if you should push your mind. They're great. I mean, I talked to them yesterday. No, I don't really talk to my plants, but I'm pretty sure from the way they look, they're doing great. We're gonna check in on them next week. And yeah, that reminds me, I have to water them. I'd say probably like 7 to 8 inches on a good day. But just to be clear, you're talking about Jenny, right? I loved soccer. I grew up in Dubai, so all I did every day since the moment I woke up to basically the moment I went to sleep was play soccer. My favorite player of all time, of course, Lionel Messi, the greatest, the GOAT. Ronaldo stands no chance. So yeah, as a kid, I was absolutely obsessed with soccer. As I got older, I got into volleyball, I got into running, cross country, track, got a little bit into cricket, and started watching a lot of football and basketball. One of my favorite books ever is called The Happiness Advantage. It discusses the idea of mindset and how powerful your mind really is in doing well when it comes to academics. So if you're in college, when it comes to career, or even when it comes to personal hobbies and pursuits. I think it's a very, very phenomenal and valuable book, and I think it's worth the read. So read it. It'll probably take you about a week. It's not a long book at all, and let me know what you think. But I genuinely think more people need to read this book and understand the principle of positive mindset. I'm passionate about mental health and health in general. I think taking care of your physical and mental allows you to really connect with yourself and be your authentic self. It helps you look at the world in a more positive way, and interestingly enough, when you look at the world in a more positive way, your whole reality becomes more positive, more fruitful, and genuinely better. The next thing that I'm really passionate about is travel. I love to experience things. I love to meet people. I like to figure out what my new weird interest is gonna be. So I love to travel. And then I would say my last passion is probably all my random interests. If you're like me, you find a new thing interesting like every week, and then you deep dive into it pretty heavily. It's a weird take on life, but it's the way my mind works, and it's one of my passions. Try to be present, try to be positive, show up for yourself, and let the rest happen. Crazy answer, but I would say probably Phineas from Phineas and Ferb. I want to know what it feels like to be that young and have that many resources and build insane things like a roller coaster in your backyard while your sister is trying to get you in trouble. I think that would be a cool life to live. So probably Phineas. Probably biohacking. I think biohacking is so cool and so interesting how you can use science to affect your habits, which in turn affect your mental, which in turn affect your whole reality. I would say probably the person that I watch the most is Sena on his Twitch streams. I even got on one of his Twitch streams a couple years back when I was streaming, but I would definitely say Kai. On YouTube, I like to watch people like Ryan Trahan. I think it's cool how he can use all these random ideas and interests that he has and turn them into a very engaging and well put together video. So probably those two. It all boils down to meaningfulness. I think if you can jam pack your day with things that you find meaningful, things that you find beneficial or positive or make you happy, I think if you can fill your day with that, even if it's 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, if you can do something during your day that's meaningful and has a positive impact on you, I think it helps you get out of bed. And that's personally my outlook. I want to work to build a life where my whole day is filled with meaningful items and also positive experiences. So that's kind of what gets me out of my bed every morning right now, and we'll see how long it's going to take before I can actually build this life that I dream of. Well, there you have it. That was the first Q&A of this Convo channel. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I appreciated all the questions you guys sent, and if you can do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. As you know, we are on the journey of turning this into my full-time job, and that all starts with hitting some subscriber numbers. So the goal that I'm setting for myself is 500K subs by the end of August 2025. The only way I can do this is with your help. So do me a favor and please hit that subscribe button, but I will see you next time.